Well, it's easy to think about sales as the prospect or as the process of selling new customers. You know, finding people who are interested in what you have that have never bought from you before and selling to them, right?
Right.
Okay. Typically, however, getting a new customer takes time,
Right.
takes energy, takes money. You have to educate them. You have to do all of these things in order to close a sale. It's actually far more effective. And this is one of those areas of business that it's kind of blindingly obvious when you think about it. But the thing is, most people never think about it.
Okay.
Is that it's easier to sell a person who has purchased from you in the past than it is to find a new customer. So if you have people that for whatever reason haven't purchased from you in a while, contacting them again and presenting them an offer is often, thousands of times more effective than finding new people who have no idea who you are, what you do, why it would be valuable to
I
them.
could see that.
Okay, this is a strategy called reactivation. Okay, you're taking lapsed customers, people who have not done business with you in a while, you're recontacting them and say, hey, haven't seen you in a while. Here's an offer you may be interested in.
Interesting.
Okay, and the thing is, with your past customers, you know that unless they've reached a point of market exit, they know who you are. Hopefully, they've had a good relationship with you in the past. If they haven't, you can give them an offer to make good or to increase your reputation in some way. But they know who you are. They know the value that you provide. They just may, a lot of times customers forget.
Yeah.
It's a natural thing. And so typically, you have their information. You already have their email address or their address or, all of these things. There's nothing preventing you from offering them something else. Okay. And by doing that, you can increase your revenue almost immediately without having the expense of going out and finding new customers.
True. It's why you start to get catalogs every time you buy something online or something.
Yeah, there you go. Or, why if you buy something from a catalog, even if you buy it through their online stuff, they'll still send you a catalog like every 2 weeks. Okay, it's reactivation. They're trying to get you to buy from them again.
Right.
Good example is a couple of years ago, we subscribed to Netflix.
Yes, we did.
Okay, and we used it for a couple months, and we're just not.
At that point, we were a little too busy exploring New York City.
We weren't watching enough movies, so we're like, you know what? We're just going to cancel this subscription. It's fine.
Yeah.
Still, via email and postal mail, every 3 to 6 months, and it's about 2 to 3, we get an email or a postcard or whatever with an offer from Netflix. It's like, hey, we haven't, seen you in a while. Here's an offer to get started again. And typically, they'll give you a discount or they'll give you some type of thing that looks really good. And they do that because they already have our information. We've already purchased from them.
They know we like movies.
And so they're presenting an offer and it costs them, if they send an email, fractions of a cent. If they send a postal mail, maybe 20 cents.
And now that we live in the middle of nowhere, we're probably going to do it again.
Probably. And so reactivating older customers, most people just tend to think of like their past customer list as like, well, they're obviously not interested anymore. That's not true. So, as we said earlier, your permission asset, the list of people who are interested is a really huge asset that you can use to sell. Your list of current and past customers is just as much of an asset because you can use that to recontact people and say, hey, I have an offer, something you may be interested in, and you can send that extremely easily and at very low cost. And so reactivating past customers is a way to almost instantaneously, about as instantaneously as you get in business.
Yeah.
Making an offer to past customers is a way that you can increase your revenue and your cash flow very quickly, very easily, very cheaply.
Nice.
And so, as you're planning your sales process, it always benefits you to think about what your reactivation strategy might look like. And reactivation is best if you combine it with permission. Okay, so so if you already have people's permission to follow up with them, then that can also extend after they stop buying from you, and you can recontact them to say, hey, I have something new. There's something different. Here's another way to do it. Here's another offer. And by doing that, you can increase the lifetime value, which we'll talk about in finance, of every customer. So every customer that you are able to close over the lifetime of your business or your relationship with that particular customer becomes more valuable, which is a beautiful thing. So don't focus on just selling new prospective customers. It's very easy to just focus on that. Keep in mind your current customers as well.
Okay.
And if you can reactivate them, particularly if they haven't purchased from you in a while, you can increase your revenue quite a bit. So that is sales. We're going to be talking about finance in the next section. Thanks.